Hey, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock. Picking up where we left off last episode, we were heading into the Halls of Fire. If, that is, we can work out the Mage's entrance. Now, normally, as you saw, there was that alcove just next to this pit. Normally, a sword that throws fireballs will spawn there. We don't want to do that. All I can think is that in Toorum mode, that spawns elsewhere. So that lets one fireball out, but we want to get a fireball 2 there. So for the moment, we'll just have to leave that. No, we only want one of you out there. We'll take that. You bet I'm going to cheese this. Nice. And we can just circle strafe this one now. Should have let him in there, left him in there for a bit more. Oh well. Now on this level, through there, we also have fire elementals, which I am not keen on engaging. While I was very happy to get fire resistance in the last episode. Extremely happy to get fire resistance in the last episode. Also occurs to me all that time banging my head on the proverbial wall to get that dungeon runner achievement, and I didn't think to do it with Toorum. Right, so that's a fireball. We don't want to worry about that. So what's down here? Lurker pants, +5 evasion, and a shuriken. Tank this to see if we can get out. Okay, so far so good. Quick save. We have another pit. Put those in here. More of those scarabs. I don't actually know what the game calls them. I'm just calling them scarabs because it's convenient for me. We don't need the lurker pants, so we're just going to dump those. In fact, better still, we've got pressure plates that require weights in here. Come on. Come on out, little guys. lure them this way. Would be handy if I could swing my axe though. This ended up being quite the detour. We'll rest. We'll rest. There we go. That hot chocolate I made 2 or 3 episodes ago now is probably stone bloody cold for the rest of it. Yep. Cold that. Oh, and you can hear the fire elementals. And you can see that basically we put things on that pressure plate, put them in this corner so that we can remove them from inside that chamber. Okay. And more tar beads. The game clearly expects that we're going to be doing a lot of healing. It's not wrong. We can hear the fire elementals. I have no idea what level we're on now. If I had to guess, I'd say we're on level 8 now. What can we afford to lose? 3 kilos. Eat that. Quick save. Okay. Then we have a full helmet. Protection 12. I really couldn't care less about that though. And we have a teleporter that leads us back up here. Whoa! And we can just take this all the way back up. Holes of fire. Okay, so now we've solved the mystery of the fucking hell the crab respawns. Just do that so that we don't get ambushed by any more. That was silly. And what is my phone lighting up for? Ah, somebody's streaming. And quick save. Right, can we see any switches on the walls? Ouch. There's the fire blade. Alright, so we can still get in now thanks to that. And a scroll of fireball. Limited use, right, so we don't need you. And you know what, we're going to eat that one too. Right, so that's handy for the moment, it's portable fireball. Quick save. That. Now hang on. I thought that I had... That was close. Let's just rest here while we try and solve this. Get some hit points back. It's not like we've got a shortage of food on this level after all. And it's almost gratifying to see how long it takes our health to top up now. Alright, so quick save. So I wonder what else. Is it opening or closing? It's opening. The problem is that we can't get the thing that it's opening to. Oh well, on the bright side we've got this. Literally all we need it for. This leads down to the Fighter's Challenge. Yep, which we will not be doing. Not in a million fucking years. Quick save. We are literally here only for quick loading. We're only here to quick load. Oh my lord. What's in the box? Healing potion. Oh, that's a nice hit. We can take this. See, we took it. I was determined to get that flask. Because we have another energy potion. And another healing. It's coming together nicely now. Quick save. This is in fact the one that we wanted. One of these we can take. They're also worth a good amount of experience. Come here, buddy. See, 500 experience for a bit of patience is fair trade. They do have a respawn. They're pretty cool though, and the second game has an ice version of them. Alright, this one. Whoops. I'm not a fan of this puzzle at all. just a matter of running around and hitting the buttons. And a quick save on this one. Oi, I clicked. Grumble. There's a round key there anyway. Oh, we can just get our way out through there. Westmost. That's right, we want, there's a puzzle now for the westmost pit. We'll do that next. First things first though, there's a puzzle to solve. And now some more experience to gain too. Quick save. Now, did we release him from anything? No. Is there a pressure plate up there? Just wondering if there's anything that we can do that will... No. Do we still have the compass? We do. We do have it, we'll worry about that later. Oh dear, first things first though. What on earth? I can hear another one. Nope, that's the torch. Oh damn it, we're just not quite quick enough. And this is with Toorum. Quick save, because we did it. Ouch, eat a fireball. It's what we do. Now we couldn't care less about what we've unlocked here really. It's more just about showing that it can be done. Some ring mail. A sword of next. This is pretty much the best sword in the game. For as long as I can think. But we're not using swords. So it is what it is. Now westmost, so let's get that compass out. So if that is north, then these are the two westmost pressure plates, pits, sorry. I'm gonna quick save. Joy. We've got plenty of consumables though. We're just gonna have to tank this one. Oh damn it, not quick enough on the draw. And we're stuck dealing with a loading screen. Grumble. But as we can see, the only thing that we get from that is there's a golden crown, which is one of the treasures in the game, which does nothing more than like the bobbleheads in Fallout, or the snow globes in New Vegas, or the fucks that I give. They don't really do anything, they just sit there and look pretty. So we're going to leave it there. I could not care less about finding that. We did the button puzzle, which now that I realise how I rushed to get that with Toorum makes me wonder how the hell I got that with the standard party. But more importantly, we got the round key, which should open up this iron door. With the chitin mail. Protection plus 9. Oh, that weight figure. That weight. So evasion plus 5, protection plus 9. We're going to hold on to the lurker vest because if it's not a significant improvement, then we're just going to leave it. We're also going to nom on that, just to bring our weight down a bit. Now what else? We don't need to carry another torch. We'll leave one. That weighs 1 kilo. That weighs 3.2. I'm wishing we kept onto a dagger, honestly. We also don't need to carry that anymore. Nor that. Okay, well. Quick saving. That is level 6 done. We're just going to go and use the save crystal because it's there and we can. We're going to lock the door behind us. Make sure that we are safe in our little area. We are. And because I am a paranoid sort, we are just going to quickly make our way back to the pantry. Oh, I see you. Eat a dick. You watch, you'll find a way to open the door. We're just going to stock up on all of this that we can carry, even if it does mean a limp home. As you can see, they don't take their time respawning. They're also about as terrifying as a wet fart in a paper bag. There's nothing to unlock up there. Legitimately cannot move if we carry any more. Good to know. Heading back this way. Fuck you. Not that way. That's the halls of fire. We've looked at that. We came, we saw, we got the t-shirt. I love that we're over encumbered with snail meat and we've got the little snail icon. That makes me happy. We'll just leave all of this here on a pile. Just like that. And quick save, and down we go. So this map, we have a few slimes. We basically need to cheese the corridors and pretend that we don't give a shit that we're pardon me, that we're getting diseased at every turn, just like that. The thing with disease is that your health does not regenerate while you are diseased. You don't lose health, but you won't regenerate it either. And their shtick is that they can attack on every angle. They're real assholes. On the bright side, we didn't waste those frost potions on that crab, so we can use them on these guys if we get really tired of it. I'm not going to waste an antidote though on them. I may waste one. They're really cool looking though for green goo. You can only do so much with goo, but I think they're neat looking still. do some alchemy while we're cleaning up here. There's not much point strafing around them. Like I said, they can attack on every angle. And I'm going to let that be the last potion we use, because we've got a staircase and a save crystal right at the top. Just the staircase just behind us. Whoa, that was potentially a reload. On the bright side, we wouldn't be reloading from too much, given that it's auto-saving there now. Whoops. Nice try. And we're diseased. That took all of 10 seconds. Two more. We got this. We'll be able to secure this little area before we move on. Before we call it an episode. So like the ogre, we're just going to catch it at the end of its movement animation, and then we're going to strafe. That way it's not going to get an attack in at the same time. And quick save. And we can hear a couple in there. Let's just lure it away. Quick save. And again, the same strategy here. Well, that was tempting fate. I got greedy, there's no other excuse. And I'm being incredibly cheap here, and not just going and getting a health potion or resting. We are going to go and find that crystal. Have a rest. Basically we want to rest until that thing's going to cure us. The disease does pass naturally on its own, but I really can't be bothered waiting that out. Not when we've got that crystal right there. There is a game mode where you can have those crystals only work once. I think I looked at that menu option when we first made the game. I have no intention on playing that. I don't hate myself quite that much. Anything back there? Nope. Take that door. We'll show that door who's boss. I think next level we get a new axe. And then again on level, I believe it's level 10, we get our final weapon. Whoops. Right. We have a tattered cloak. I could not care less about that. Nothing else in here for the moment. I have a memory of there being some kind of secret in there. Might as well just make that up now while it's in front of us. Ah, I saw that. Some throwing knives. A battle axe. 520, so it is exactly what we're using already. And some ring greaves. And my greyhound adjusting himself in the background. So I knew there was a secret there. It was absolutely pointless. But it was a thing, and we did the thing. Maze of Shadows. I despise what's coming up. But it is what it is. Basically this maze we just navigate through by staying in the shadow. If we step into the light, we just teleport back to the start. But that's next episode's problem. So, a quick save and a regular save. We're up to episode 9. 09. And thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you next episode. But until then, cheers.